So, as an HR business partner for IT, you already have job profiles for your IT jobs, or most of them anyway. But what would it be like if you had a tool that could help you to benchmark those profiles, ensure consistency with the industry, use as a reference when you do your job analyses, or use as a guide when discussing IT jobs with management or subject matter experts? In other words, what would it be like to have a tool that lets you be an IT expert? Let me introduce you to ITJobCompiler. ITJobCompiler gives you information for close to 550 different roles and levels of roles in the IT industry today. This that you see is an actual job profile from ITJobCompiler for a UX designer. The role profile defines the purpose of the role, the outcomes or deliverables of the role, the responsibility areas for the role, the KPIs, and in fact we probably have the biggest collection of IT role-related KPIs available anywhere. The characteristics of the kind of person that would be suitable for the role, the tasks that need to be performed to deliver the outcomes, the qualifications needed for the role, previous experience needed, and prior knowledge and abilities that need to be present as prerequisite to the role. All this information is available for close to 550 jobs in the IT industry today. And then, the one thing that ITJobCompiler offers that no one else can, the competency profile. Competencies are defined in three categories. Functional. These are the competencies directly related to the role or function. So, as this is a UX designer, the functional competencies will relate to the technical aspects of UX design. Professional are the more business-related competencies, and life skills are the underlying, or what HR people would know as behavioral competencies. But what's even more impressive is, we not only give you the competencies, but also the evidence of competence. Each competency area may have one or more competencies, and each competency has its own evidence of competence. This is essential information for skills audits or skills stocktake, performance reviews, behavioral assessments, or to define learning and development requirements. And you can use the document itself for assessments. Having shown you what you get from ITJobCompiler, let me now show you how easy it is for you to use the system. We are using our demonstration site for this demonstration, so we won't be needing to register. First, you would need to go to www.itjobcompiler.com, as it's spelt on the screen. Then, click the Sign In button. When you are signed in, you click through to the ITJobCompiler. When you're a new user, this will be blank, but as you build up your reference library of roles, it will start to look like this. But let's show you how we got these. At the top on the left, you will see the navigation bar. Your choices are Home, this takes you back to the home page. Add a profile, this is the one we're going to use right now. My account, this allows you to add other users to your account. My orders allows you to check on your orders. Place an order, you'll use this when you want to resubscribe. And log out when you want to log out. But back to add a profile. You'll use this the most often. And this is how you build your library of IT role profiles. If you click on Add a Profile, this takes you to the back end of the website where all the master role profiles are stored. You will choose from these profiles to add to your library of profiles. There are, as we said, now close to 550 job profiles to choose from across a number of areas. I'll scroll down fairly slowly so that you will see what the different role profiles are about. As you will notice, the jobs are all color-coded. This is to make it easier to find the jobs that you want. You get used to the colors really quickly, and finding jobs really becomes just that easy. And as you will see, we have all the latest jobs included in our master library. So now let's select a job and add it to your library. You will notice that each role spans at least 2 levels. This is to ensure that there are roles that can be matched to roles in almost any organization and that allow for career growth in that position. For our demonstration, we are going to use the UX Designer 1. We click on the Add button. And you'll see that the UX Designer job has now been added to your library. Now you can check it out and customize to your needs. This is the base job information. All the fields except the grade on the left are editable. You can change the job title, the reports to, you can customize the purpose, if you want to, of course. Or else you can just use it as is to benchmark your IT job profiles or as a basis of discussion with a subject matter expert when producing your profiles. All the detail areas of the ITJobCompiler role profile are listed below. To view or edit, you just click on the area. Let us take a quick look at the outcomes or deliverables of a UX designer. There are 3 basic outcomes that a UX designer needs to deliver. They need to deliver UX designs that are intuitive to the user, meet the requirement of the customer, who is not necessarily the user, and meet the marketing design standards set by the organization. If you are creating a role profile, these can be customized to your need. Similar and related information exists for other fields of the role profile. Now, let's take a look at competencies. Underneath the job-related information are the competency areas. This is where the competencies needed for the role can be found or defined. As we mentioned before, the 3 competency groups are functional, professional, and life skills. Let's look at functional competencies in some detail. These are the competency areas necessary to be able to perform the role of a UX designer. You will notice that some are aware of, some are familiar with, and some are proficient in. These are 3 of the levels of our 4-level competency framework. The 4th level is expert. To see the competencies included in the competency area, we just click on that competency area. When we clicked on human-computer interaction, it comes up with a list of competencies within that competency area. And now, for the one thing that ITJobCompiler has that no one else can provide, the evidence of performance or evidence of competence. To view this, you click on the competency. So we will click on Design User Interactions. Then you will be able to see what the incumbent needs to understand, know, and do to be assessed as competent in the competency Design User Interactions. So now you can not only use ITJobCompiler to benchmark your IT job descriptions or to use as a guide when specifying your job descriptions with subject matter experts, but you can also use it to assess the competencies of current incumbents to ensure that you have the skills necessary for the job or for a general skills audit. If we go back to the home page in the navigation, you will see 2 other important navigations, the knowledge base and the FAQ. The knowledge base consists of a number of articles relevant to IT roles, competencies, and career management. There is a wealth of good information here that you can use free of charge. The FAQ consists of a number of articles and guides on how ITJobCompiler is made up and how to use it effectively. So if you want to compare your IT job profiles with industry expert information, ensure that your IT job profiles are consistent, add information to your existing job profiles, understand what some of the new jobs in IT are about, have an example to discuss with management or subject matter experts, assess your staff for learning and development purposes, or conduct a skills stocktake to understand what competencies exist where in the organization. Then ITJobCompiler really is the tool for you. You can contact us on any of the details listed here. We really do look forward to hearing from you.